to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Tennessee Titans and the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead-up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set.
On the ground, the former Cowboy, Tony Pollard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Ready? Let go.
On the ground, this is Khalil Mullen. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
2nd and 11.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
A gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 9.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. That's going to be fielded back at the spot. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First carry now for Dayton Blue. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jim Ray DK now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's Ward now on second down. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Go to 54, lining. We're going to 53.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in! Danny Gray. Touchdown, Dallas.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10. Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Okay, ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go now. Panthers 60. Panthers.
Shotgun snap for Wolves. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Let's go. Let's go.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 6 Dragons 60. Ready.
Here's Ward. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And 3rd down coming up.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing.
Ready.
In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They snap it to Ward. Oh, man, it's Rocket. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Ready up.
line.
Red. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, it's Ward. And He'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
A
shotgun snap for Prescott. We'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards.
And it really starts with the blitz pickup by the guys up front. I mean, the defense, they sold out. They're trying to get home. The offense is ready. They end up using their aggressiveness against them, and they pick up a nice gain through the air.
Yeah! There we go, Florida. What do you think?
There goes Turpin on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
He'll throw again. Dak. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. And let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Hey, kill! Yeah!
Play fake. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, go. 26.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass. both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Kill. 26.
Now Prescott. That is touchdown, Dallas. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Titans nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of that field. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Set. Panther 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this out to his running backs. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Ward. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
On 1st down, here's Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be...
2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Then we're going to 53. 26.
Again, it's Blue. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Whitey! We're going to 54, Whitey!
They'll send a man in motion left.
26!
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on first and 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Sanders. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and